Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for stopping by once again. I'm your host, Devagaro. First of all, I wanted to say thank you so much because we're on the cusp of reaching 200 subs. That's a huge milestone and it's all thanks to you guys. So we're still having a 300 subscribers goal, and I know we're gonna get there very soon with all your help. So please remember to like the video, leave a comment, hit that notification bell, and subscribe right here. In today's review, we're going to declassify the Yeezy 700 V3 in the Kyanite colorway. This is a very anticipated sneaker, at least for me. I'm a huge Yeezy fan, and I got these a few weeks ago, so just because things were moving, I just didn't have the time to get and pop out the review for you guys. But now we're here, now we're gonna look at them, and we're gonna definitely declassify these sneakers. And here we go, guys. Let's jump into the review. First off, we have the box, which is your standard Yeezy box, pull-out box right here. You can see you can pull. And we have the 700 branding on top, with the only difference that for these, as some of you guys know, do not feature boost. Instead, they have an EVA foam for cushioning. So that's why we don't have any boost branding on the sides of the box. So if we look at, on one side it says Yeezy 700. On the other end of the box, we have the tag with all of the specifics, including sizing, colorway, official tones, and all those goodies. So let's go ahead and open them up. Such a clean shoe. Such a clean shoe, guys. We have one, extra laces. That's always a great thing. Just pop them right there. Alright, you know that little fart with the Yeezy boxes, so there we go. I guess those are fine. So I got these from Adidas. I was lucky enough to hit on the confirmed app. So far it's been pretty good for me so far. Not hitting on everything, but it definitely has come through for me clutch at the last minute. So I gotta be grateful for that. Okay, let's jump into the review. First off, from front to back, the toe cap is the traditional Yeezy V-shaped toe cap in TPU rubber, which is an eggshell color, also matching the midsole. Then you also have, towards the medial side, you have accents and details in gray, blue, and here's the kicker, there's also some teal there. Originally, I was fooled because I looked at all the mock-ups and everything I saw just showed blue or sky blue. But that's not the case. You'll see when you get these in hand, you'll see that there are two shades, and there's blue and then there's teal. On top of the prime knit, you'll see this cage made out of TPU, which also glows in the dark. Moving on to the upper section of the sneakers, we come across neoprene tongue, which is also sewn with the heel. And what this does is that it secures your entire foot into the sneaker, so it locks it in. But at the same rate, it's also a bit hard to slide your foot into the sneaker. So just keep that in mind, but it's a super dope looking sneaker. One other thing, folks, if you're not really feeling these infinity cord shoelaces, no problem, no worries. Kanye and Adidas were kind enough to throw in a second set of shoelaces, all in black, same color, so you can just go ahead and swap it out. Okay, just one thing though is Adidas and Kanye, if you guys are hearing or listening out there, please can you give us like other colors? That would be so dope. I mean, just throwing other colors and just contrasting shoelaces and the rest of the shoe would be super sick. As we make our way down to the midsole section, the Kyanites feature an eggshell color midsole, which mostly works as a very hard encasing to the EVA foam. In the heel section of the sneaker, we have Adidas branding, and then we now have to talk about the outsole. The outsole has different layers to it, and it's a typical V3 style outsole, similar to the V1 and the V2s, but it's a little bit different. So it has a gum bottom for the most part, and it has a very good traction as well. Then the EVA pokes out in these little drips that you see, and there are hints and details in aqua as well. So this brings and wraps up the whole sneaker together, and I think it's a very, very solid option. Now let's talk about the insoles. The insoles feature Ortholite technology, which is standard for some Yeezys. It's been a little bit of a mixed bag in the last few months. Some Yeezy colorways have the Ortholite technology and some don't. Some just have a standard Adidas insole. So that's just one other thing to keep in mind. If you want to authenticate these should have an Ortholite insole. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw these on feet so you guys can have a closer look. Oh yes, a closer look at the Yeezy 700 V3 in the Kyanite colorway. Let's go. Now let's go over some of the basic and important information around the Kyanites release. Things like sizing and pricing, but let's kick off with the drop date. The Kyanites released worldwide on the 25th of March of 2021 via the Adidas confirmed them. And you could also get them, if you were lucky, via raffles and select partner. Now let's talk about the price point. The Kyanites dropped at a retail price of $200. The good news though, if you want to get a pair, is that in the aftermarket, they're not going for a lot more than the retail price. I think that for this size, they're going somewhere in the neighborhood of 250 euros. So I guess that for you guys in the States, that would be around 270 bucks. So keep that in mind if you want to secure a pair. When it comes to sizing and fit, that's a very important topic for the V3s in particular. And that's because you want to go a full size up, guys. I think that this is going to apply to the vast majority of guys, because if you have a slightly wider foot or a wide foot, just flat out, I'm going to say a full size up, and you'll thank me for that. Half size up, I would only recommend if you have a narrow foot, which some of you guys out there do have, or if you want to have more of a snugger fit, go ahead with half a size up. But for the most part, for most of you guys out there, I would say go with the full size up. And maybe if, let's say, for the ladies or your girlfriend or your wife or whomever, I'm gonna say maybe half size up. But if you're in the guy camp, for the majority of you guys, go a full size up. By the way, I have a surprise for you guys. So I was telling you guys earlier on about the 700s, and I was saying that I was just a little bit delayed because I got a bunch of sneakers in the last few weeks, and so a bit delayed, you guys understand. So I'm coming up with a review for the 700 V2 creams. So a little bit of background for you guys. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a side-by-side really quickly. These are the V2 for all of you guys who aren't familiar with the 700 family, let's say. I do have 700 V1s, but we're gonna leave that for later, for another day. I'm gonna do a video. Leave a comment in the section down below if you want to see a video of the full family, and we can do that. 700 V2, 700 V3. These are the creams. These are the Kyanites. I also have the Alvas, which are all black. Hit the link up here to watch that video. Also, if you want to have a little bit of a laugh, because that's the first video of Devagaro, of myself. So, feel free to have a laugh and let me know in the comment section, what did you think about that first video that I threw for you guys, all right? But anyways, what I wanted to say though, going back to the fit point, is that these are 13.5 US, all right? And these are 14 US. And check this out. They're exactly the same. They're exactly the same length. So that was exactly my point. These run snug and small, very small, and you want to make sure that you go a full size up for the majority of you guys. So keep that in mind, guys. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for making it to this point of the video. Thanks a lot for all of your support. We're very close to 200 subs, so please go ahead and smash that like button, hit that notification bell, drop a comment, let me know, what do you think about the Kyanite? I think we can all agree that everybody has been duly briefed, and we can officially declassify the Adidas Yeezy 700 V3 in the Kyanite colorway. Remember, always fresh, never stress. I'll catch you on the next video.